Okay, so Jackpot has just dropped. It's a new film from Paul Feig, and it is written by Rob Yescombe. So Feig, along with Laura Fleischer, Jeff Kirkenbaum, and Joe Roth, produced the film. Rob Yescombe, along with Zach Roth, Michelle Morrissey, and John Cena, executive produce. Right? Theodore Shapiro took care of the music. John Schwartzman is down with the cinematography, while Brent White edits the piece. Chris Redding was on casting. Jefferson Sage, production design. Michael Gowan is art direction. Set decoration is Lance Toten. Renee Erlich Cafus is costume design. Hair, makeup, sculptures, special makeup, and all of that jazz. We have Ellen Arden, Caitlin Barton, Leigh Kangalusi, Jessica Craig, Andy Fowler, Jesse Gambardella, Lindsay McAllister, Tracy Morrison, Lisa Poe, Mike Rotella, and Leo Satkovich. Right. So our cast. Right. We have got Sean William Scott as a lottery winner. Right. Then there is Dolly De Leon as Grandma Tala. Katie is played by Awkwafina, right? We've got Noel, played by John Cena. His ex-colleague, Louis Lewis, is played by Simu Liu. We've got Adam Ray as an asshole dad. Riley Henschrich is his daughter. Who else do we have? And there's a load of people that don't necessarily have names. Shadi is played by Aidan Mari, right? Her boyfriend, DJ Donald, is played by Donald Ellis Watkins. Constance, the rideshare driver, is played by Holmes. Who else have we got? Taylor Ortega is the assistant to Sleazy Ron, and Sleazy Ron is played by Michael Hitchcock. Who else do we have? I mean, that's probably all our main, like, there's so many just people. Like, Isabella is played by Imani Love, Bobby Lee's in it. Yeah, everyone else is just like, I don't know, people trying to kill, right? People trying to kill. That's who else we have in this. It's, yeah, it's an interesting one. It is definitely that. Okay, so the gist of the film is, in the very near future, the Grand Lottery has been established in an economically challenged California. The only catch, kill the winner before sundown and you can legally claim their prize. New LA transplant Katie accidentally finds herself with the winning ticket and must join forces with amateur jackpot protector Noel to make it to sundown in order to claim her multi-billion-dollar prize, all while dealing with Noel's protection rival Louis Lewis, who also wants to get her to sundown in order to claim his rich protection commission. So yeah, that's the film. That's the film. And when you look at the cast is pretty stacked, right? Pretty stacked. There's a lot of comedians in here, right? Should be a jackpot, as it were. Mm. It's also directed by the dude that directed, A Simple Favor, right? Bridesmaid. Paul Feig he's directed a lot of great films. Really good comedies. Like you feel he knows a comedy, right? That's what you would say. I don't know, man. Like, this just does not work for me. I didn't laugh. Didn't laugh once. I really wanted to laugh. I just couldn't. It's it's a goddamn shame, people. It's a goddamn shame. It's like, I don't know. We open up and you think, okay, this could be something, right? We got Sean William Scott. Oh my God. Sean William Scott, right? We got him as our first lottery winner. So we kind of get an idea of what all of this is, which is like, okay, interesting. But I think because Katie, she's just moved to LA, but she doesn't know what this lottery is. And you kind of go, nah, I can't buy someone wouldn't know what this is. It's been running for a few years. Like, if it had just started, if it was the first year, then yeah, boom, makes sense. But with something like this that has run for what, like no one, this would be news in every other state. Every other state would just be like, yo, do you know what these crazy motherfuckers in California are doing? Right? That's what it would be. There is no way that you would not know what this is. So we have that. And I think it's like a lot of the jokes are just, I don't know, they just didn't really hit. I just didn't find them funny. A lot of the stuff, it just seems like it's a little forced, right? Coming out of the audition, she thinks she's getting some, advice from someone, but it's someone reading lines. But it's just like, obviously, you would know it's reading. You know what I mean? I don't think there's any way you'd mix that up. Right? It's just kind of odd. It's kind of odd. I don't know why Noel has a thing for turtles. I hate that turtle rap so much. Oh my God, I hated that turtle rap so much. It was so fucking irritating. It was so irritating. So then we got Noel all up about the turtles, which is baffling. Like, I think John Cena may have been in one of the turtle reboots or something. Maybe that might be it. Is that maybe they're playing on that? I can't really remember. But yeah, I don't know. It just didn't really work on the comedy side of things. And then I just think maybe you just go purge, right? Make it more serious. I don't know. But it's one of those, when you have those films, right? And there's a big body count, a big body count. But it then gets to a bit like, well, we don't even know who these people are, right? It's just hench people getting murked. So it loses the impetus, right? You don't care about these randoms getting murked. And it's kind of like that with this, because there's so many people supposedly trying to get this money that we just don't really care about any of the people. Or we have her in a situation where you're just like, I mean, I could see you getting past 1 or 2, but not 20, right? Not 10, not this many people. It's just not gonna work. And I think the other big thing is double lottery. Double lottery just seems a little bit, a little much, right? I don't know. Like, I wanted to like this. Because, I like all the people in it. You know what I mean? But it's just like that whole Airbnb thing. Because because the big thing is, right? If the ceiling is like that, you'd have noticed the minute you walk into the room. So how are you in the room and you haven't smelled anything? You don't see stains? Like, oh, how does that work? How does that work? It's a little baffling. Now, it looks good. The film looks good. It's all fine on that run. Yeah. Like, and at the end, in the credits, we get all of the outtakes. Outtakes would, I'd say they're probably worse than all the jokes in the actual fucking film. Right? And they're included because you're meant to be laughing your ass off as the film's credits are going to be like, oh my God, that was so funny. How did they leave that out? Oh, no. No. Because they always feel like they were staged. Right? It never feels like it's some off the cuff thing. You know what I mean? It always just feels like it's staged. Right? The whole C3, that old bit. No, just not. Like, with the ending bit, obviously, yeah, you could do this in, do a sequel, right? Not following the same people, but in a different state, right? We've expanded the lot. You could do that. I don't think it would work, though. I think it would work. Like, or you'd have to change up the genre, make it something a little different. You know what I mean? Like Alien and Aliens were different. You'd have to do that. You'd have to do, if you wanted to continue, you'd have to do something like that. Yeah, I don't know, man. Right? The thing being, I can see like the people that enjoyed, right? Say like the 2016 Ghostbusters. Right? I think if you enjoyed that, I think you would enjoy Jackpot. If you enjoyed, what was that? Quiz Lady? I think that last Awkwafina film, right? I think if you enjoyed Quiz Lady, yeah, it was Quiz Lady. I think you could enjoy Jackpot. I would say that, right? When you look at Cena's films, Paulie, oh God, Ricky Schnanicki. Ricky Schnanicki. Right? If you enjoyed that, you will like this. If you enjoyed the Foggy Mountain, right? Please don't destroy us, Foggy Mountain. If you enjoyed that, you'll probably enjoy Jackpot. You know, so it's really that case of what kind of humor are you down with? That's the big one here. What kind of humor are you down with? Didn't really work for me, but it's out there. It's on Prime. So, you know, you can go check it out. Okay. So that is Jackpot.